So Real Madrid took on Manchester City in the round of 16 of the Champions League at home at the Santiago Bernabeu. And dude, I was coming into this game with high expectations, high hopes for Manchester City. I am a Barca fan, so I was hate watching Real Madrid. And it started off pretty well. City in the first like 10, 15 minutes got a lot of chances. There was a few times where they crossed it, they sent crosses in and it went across the whole box and nobody was able to get a touch on it. And I was like, oh my god, they are really going to cook here. I saw Doku cook Trent a few times. I was like, oh my god, they are going to feast. And then Madrid score a goal, bro. Valverde scores a great goal. Courtois sends it long. He takes a great touchdown, puts it around Courtois. And it's a beautiful, beautiful fucking goal. And then I'm kind of thinking, okay, that was a very one-off thing. They haven't had much chances today. Also, Real Madrid have half their team out. They weren't playing their strongest team because a lot of their team is injured and just a lot of things just going on. They have this kid named Thiago Picharch, who I think is completely overrated. I don't think he's at this level, and he needs to play in the midfield because there's nobody else. So yeah, they scored the opening goal, and I'm thinking, okay, there's plenty of time. This is a very one-off thing. I'm not surprised by this. Madrid are known to get goals off even when they're not playing well. And then the second one goes in, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, City are not going to come back here. Because not only are Madrid like getting these chances, City they haven't created anything in like 20 minutes by this point, and they're moving the ball slowly. It was just weird, bro. So then that second goal goes in, then the third one. Diaz finds Valverde. Oh my god! It's a fucking hat-trick for Valverde, bro! Oh my god! It's actually over! They're killing them, bro! It's a massacre! Valverde is the best player on the planet. I have to respect it, bro. Valverde is the best player on the fucking... He's the best player in the world, bro. And I'm just thinking, alright, now Valverde is the greatest player of all time. I've never seen a player as good as him. Yeah, and they win the game. I had to leave around the 60th minute. I wasn't able to watch the whole game through, but that's basically the way it ended. It ended 3-0. And what can I say, bro? Madrid, this is their thing. They underperform in Spanish football. They play like shit for months. They look terrible. They have locker room issues. They have injuries. Both their best players aren't even available. Mbappe, Bellingham. I don't think Bellingham's that good, but he's not there. They have no no Bellingham, no Ceballos. Camavinga's been out for a few games now. That's why they're starting this Thiago kid. And they still get the result, bro. And they dominated Manchester City, dude. There's just a weird thing here. Like, they are the complete opposite in terms of, like, how football is played. City are very tactical and methodical. They're slow in the build-up, and they're very prepared in the way that they play. And Madrid just go out and ball out, dude. And they that's why these matchups are so exciting. They are complete opposite to each other. And Madrid just win again, bro. And I don't understand, dude. City are second in the league, but they are a better team than Madrid. They have better players. They spend more money on players. They have a better coach in Guardiola. Arbeloa is not a good manager. He's just started, and he just decides to self-cuck himself all the time. He's a bitch. And Madrid still pull it out, bro. And in dominating form, City just after the first 20 minutes just didn't create shit, dude. I don't get it, honestly, man. This sport continues to surprise me. Madrid just proved themselves to be Champions League made. That's what they are. They're not that good of a team. They're underperforming in the Liga. They lost the final to us a few months ago. They lost the Copa del Rey to a second division relegation team, and they come to the Champions League and they dominate, bro. 3-0. Now I don't see City coming back from this because they just play too slow. These players aren't as talented as the ones from a few years ago. They're not as good as these City players in the past, bro. So I don't know if they really have the ability to come back. And yeah, I don't know, bro. But they're at home. Anything can happen. They are a better team than Madrid. So we'll see if they can. We'll try and see if they can do something, man. And honestly, I'm just a bit underwhelmed by this City team, bro. Semenyo, the first like 20 minutes, every first touch he took, this is like my first time watching City in a while. Every first touch he took was far as hell, bro. It was bad, and he had no awareness. It was very weird to watch because they paid a lot of money for him, and he was very hyped up in the Prem. just didn't play well. Guehi, who's one of the best center backs in the Prem, got cooked by Valverde on the third goal. O'Reilly on the first goal is just out of position. That's why Courtois is able to send that ball along and Valverde is able to get to it. Donnarumma not deciding on whether he should come out or stay in goal, and then he does just he takes the decision to come out of goal, but it's too late. Valverde gets to the ball before him, and he just puts it around him. A lot of mistakes by City because I don't think this is a Guardiola thing. I think he coaches perfect games. These goals were just things. They were just player issues in my opinion, dude. They were player issues. O'Reilly on the first one, the second one, the City defenders kind of just lose track of Valverde and let him run through, and he scores greatly. And then the third one, Guehi just gets fried. But yeah, this is the thing with Madrid though. They always show up in this competition, bro. And yeah, Valverde is just special. I mean, he doesn't play like that all the time. That's a very one-off thing that he did today. But it was still special nonetheless. I have to give him the props. And yeah, props to Madrid because they are not a good team. Yet they somehow scammed their way through onto the quarterfinals. I don't know how they've done it. They still have another leg to play. They have to hold on to this, but I don't see City coming back. So they will play Bayern Munich, who are up 6-1 against Atalanta. And if Bayern Munich, if they somehow find a way to beat Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals, I'm just gonna give them the Champions League, bro, because Bayern Munich are the best team in the world at the moment. If they are able to pull that out, they can beat anybody, and it's just kind of written in the stars, to be honest. I've seen this kind of play before. I've seen it a few times actually, where they beat teams that are a lot better than them. So yeah. Besides Valverde, none of this Madrid team excites me. None of them are that good. Vinny had a decent game, but that was it. The rest of them are bums. Brahim's a bum. Articular's a bum. That Pitarch kid is an overrated bum. He's this is his last season playing professional for Real Madrid, bro. I promise you. He will be shipped out in the summer. And yeah, none of these players are special, but it just takes one to be special and for the other team to just not create anything, and that's what happened here. Good for Real Madrid. Me as a Barca fan, I have to respect it honestly. I don't like it, but I have to be honest, and I appreciate special things in football. So I think they did a good job there. If you want to see my live reaction to games, go over to Twitch Ears with two Z's. I watch all Barcelona and Real Madrid games live. I will be live this weekend for Real Madrid versus Elche and Barca, who play on Sunday. So yeah, tune in, join the Discord. All the links for all my other stuff is in the description. So if you want to go follow my TikTok, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Twitter, join the Discord, go in the description, and all the links are there. So I'll see you boys soon. Peace.